Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 1 of what's going to be a new Let's Try. So, this is actually for a game where it's the second game in the series. I played the first game back on my channel probably a few years back now. It's been a while. But this is my much-awaited sequel. Many people awaiting this one, but not just me. It's a very interesting series. I really dig it. I can't wait to check this out. I haven't really done much in the game yet, just a few minutes of kind of looking around menus and stuff, but the developer actually reached out and gave me a key, so we're going to be checking it out. I already know I'm going to like it because the first game in the series is really awesome. If it wasn't for a scaling issue on my laptop, I would have played that one more, but let's get right into it, guys. This game comes out today, March 7th, and this is Let's Try Endless RPG Untold Tales. We have a key for it, son. The Endless RPG sequel. Oh man, this is going to be awesome. Super excited. So here we are. This is an early access version. Some things are ready, some are in development. Share your feedback here. So check out the options menu. Difficulty is standard, autosave. Everything looks good. Let's jump right into it. Hit new. Go ahead and take this slot. Has a game, do you want it to lead it? Yes. Alright, bong bong, here we go. So, unlike the first game, rather than picking, pre-made kind of units out, you basically build the characters that you want. Let's check it out. We've got orcs as a race. Grants extra melee damage equal to level divided by 5, rounded up. Also grants an extra health equal to level times 1.2. We're going to go through all the races and stuff and probably get into gameplay, but this might just be a character creation episode, and we'll get into gameplay in the future episodes, but let's see. Brutal and violent, orcs wield their power by destroying things to conquer them. Their strong and durable bodies make them perfect warriors, and they love to spar and fight amongst themselves as a means of leisure, but also as social ascension, subjecting others to them. They find it difficult to be compassionate towards others, and as no compassion is shown to them in their society, so they're seen as callous and cruel, and when they show love, it's as hard as nails. So that's the orc race. Then we've got goblins. Grants extra guard and guard recovery bonus equal to level divided by 3. Also grants night vision. Not every orc is born strong, and only the most cunning of them can survive in an environment of battle and conflict. Goblins are a smart subrace of orcs. Whenever possible, they flee from the bigger orcs and form their own society. Goblins are small but nimble, and they can also see in the dark. On top of that, most of them are crafty, and they love to tinker and invent things. Their very electric, witty personality hides a slyness that is also innate to them. So there's goblins. Dark elves grants magic resistance equal to mind, poison touch, and immunity. Not quite sure exactly what that means, but when an elf gives birth to a baby that, for some mysterious reason, loses its magical connection, a dark elf is born. This process usually kills the mother, as dark elves have a poisonous touch that can kill almost any living creature through prolonged exposure. That's what poison touch is, but no poison affects them. So that's what immunity is. So they can give birth to other dark elves. The elves see them as aberrations since millennia, so they form a separate society for them. They harbor a deep emotional hatred and are often perceived as melancholic or wrathful. Then we've got elves. Elven grants extra magic damage and effect equals to level by 5, rounded up. Also grants a will save bonus equal to 2 times level. They are the first race to erect a society, and all major races are derived from them. Elves have impressive lifespans and can reach 1,000 years. They have a strong magical connection, and they enjoy gazing upon the stars at night and long meditation sessions that can span for days at a time. Their society is somewhat detached from world affairs, and their relations with others are serene and passionless, but interesting. Then we've got dwarves. Grants extra armor equal to level divided by 5, rounded up. Also grants a vigor save bonus equal to 2 times level. It's said that their skin is made of iron and there is steel in their bones. Their innate resilience and toughness help support the tale. Dwarves love a cozy life with a hearth at their feet, a beer in one hand, and a leg of boar in the other. They are also very industrious and enjoy and praise physical, intensive labor like mining, forging, sculpting, and crafting. Their emotional state ranges from the stoicism of a rock to the fiery passion like the flames of a forge. Got Sylvans. Dash doesn't consume an action, and reflex save bonus equal to 2 times level. So there's will saves, reflex saves, and vigor saves, which are otherwise like fortitude saves, I take it. Free as a bird, wild as a beast, Sylvans share a very strong connection to the trees and animals. It's said that this connection becomes too strong, it can transform them into wolves, bears, and in rare cases, dryads. They can stride fast and far, loving to take long hikes, but also enjoy bathing in the rivers and in the sun. They're a very energetic and sincere folk, but to know Sylvan's anger is like facing a storm. And it doesn't stop there. We've got humans. Grants extra critical equal to 5+ level. Also, all mastery experience for skills are doubled. To be human is to be able to understand the feelings and motivations of others. For better or worse, this makes them the best diplomats, traitors, spies, and scoundrels. They share a passion for games and music. Some delve in complex games of cards and others of dice and luck. Their music goes from the labor songs to the artistic. It's said that humans have one face you can see and many that you don't. Try to be on their good side. By the way, guys, this is open world. Obviously party-based here, but we'll get into that in a bit. And that's all the races. We've got orc, goblin, dark elves, dwarves, sylvan, and human. I counted, I think, 7 different races. So let's go through and create our party here. Well, let's actually take a look at like gear. Set your character's initial equipment. So if we click through this, bow and arrow, a staff and a robe, a 2-handed axe, dual clubs, wow, a hammer, axe and shield. So as you can see, a lot of different options, but I think the 4 races we're going to go with, maybe we'll go with a sylvan, a human, a goblin, and an elf, or something like that. So let's go with sylvan. Dual clubs, that would be pretty cool. We can hit random to randomize your character's appearance and equipment. You can change their appearance later at will. So maybe that's our first character there, Sylvan. Then we have maybe let's see, how about a spear wielding human? A goblin with an afro, that's pretty cool. Actually, let's leave him, and we'll leave him in the robe and the magic. And then we have a dark elf. We'll get an elf bowman. Actually, that goes good right there. Unfortunately, I think this is 1 girl and 3 guys, but what are you going to do? We can change their appearance later. So difficulty standard, and then we would hit create if we're satisfied. So let's go, son. This is our crew. Wait, we've got a sylvan, a human, a goblin, and an elf. Let's create them. Alright, so this is another very cool aspect of the game. We can put a seed in. It defaults to Ember Hollow. You can change the size. We're going to make, it goes from small continent, large, world. We're going to make a world. Won't mess with the latitude land ratio. We can upgrade this a bit, which upgrades the amount of land, obviously. We'll go with like 48%. Mountain ratio, make it pretty mountainous. Forest ratio is low. We'll turn that up to 13%. And this is kind of a preview. Could also randomize, but let's hit create map. I like the look of that. And bong bong, it's going to create the map for us, creating the land, trimming. Very cool. It's going to fill it with all sorts of content and stuff to do. Might have put more landmass, actually. That's a lot of water. But we'll check it out. Forests and mountains, adding locations, infinite caves. obelisks, ruins, the party, the town. Would you like a quick guide on how to play? Yes. Open the party screen by pressing the P party button above or pressing P. Select a character on the left. You can change their name in the box above. If you right-click it, it gives you a random racial name too. River, I like that name for her. Click here to proceed. So it's River, Gadget, Miru, the elf, and Edward. It's pretty cool. We can check their stats in a little bit. Lots of stats going on. We've got health, power, speed, mind. We'll get into all that. And if you right click, you get another racial name. That's very cool, actually. Maybe instead of Miru, Venat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Click here to proceed. On the looks tab, you can change your character's appearance. Click here to proceed. Oh, looks, you know, who they identify as, their skin color, their ears, eyebrows, eyes, eye color, beard, hair color, mouth, on skin, or random. Very cool. So you don't even have to go by, you know, their identity. Could easily make that female. Go back to male. It changes. Let's actually make a female. I know Venath looked pretty cool. Tanya. That's nice. So we'll just go with this randomized start here. Everybody else is pretty cool. Okay, let's continue. Click the Relations tab. This is interesting. Here you can set up interactions with other characters and develop relationships. You can talk, forage for resources, heal one another, and even spar. So we have interact with Gadget, interact with this character, do something together and know them better, interact with River and Edward, or with yourself, reflect on yourself to gain deeper self-awareness and knowledge. And there's a whole reputation system. Very cool. The With Myself button lets you get more information about the character and the world. Most importantly, you can assign them traits here. So traits are interesting. Let's start with River and click this. I wish to think about, so we can set our traits. Myself, add someone to the party. My people, the world around me, walk away from the group and leave. Let's try to set the traits. What should I focus on? So from what I understand, this would be under like the vigor category. My body, my emotions would be maybe will or reflex, and spirit would be will or reflex, something like that. But body, she could be tall as a tree, short as a stump, heavy as a boulder, light as a feather. So for example, you have a lighter constitution for your race, which grants you a reflex bonus of 10%, but also reduces your chance to physically resist effects, penalizing your vigor saves 10%. Short as a stump, you're smaller than usual for your race, which gives you extra guard, equals to half your level, but you are less resilient and your health is penalized -3. Think again, let's check out emotions. Are my emotions, as most would perceive them, positive or negative? So we can go with that. Positive. I'm guided by virtue and goodwill. So we can set, I guess these are traits. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Yeah. I like to listen and try new ideas. Caring about others is what drives me. I face fear and problems head on. So you face your problems and fears head on, which reduces your evasion by 5%, but also grants you clarity of mind to defend yourself better, improving your guard recovery +1. Caring about others, you thrive on the happiness of others. That grants you an extra turn to all good status that you apply. So like buffs. I like to listen and try new ideas. You usually listen to others and like to try new ideas. This doubles your skill mastery XP, but it also gives you a will penalty of 10%. It's always better to be safe than sorry. You took more precautions than usual, which grants you extra guard equal to half your level, but your initiative is penalized by 1. I think I'm going to pick number 2. We can set her up to always listen and try new ideas. She listens to others and likes to try new ideas, doubles your skill mastery experience, but also gives you a will penalty of -10%. That sounds like her. River receives open-minded. Yeah, that's exactly it. Now I remember. Now things are going to change a bit. So we'll continue. We're not done with River. There's 2 traits. Well, traits below 2. Did she not get one? My spirit. What are my connections and drives? Help and protect. Nature and animals. Power and destruction. Questions and answers. Death and the beyond. This grants you... Oh, this is more magic related. And if we go to body, how about we make her short as a stump? She loses 3 health, but gives extra guard equal to half your level. Receive small. So I guess that's her trait. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. She's got the 7 HP. I don't know where you see the traits, actually. Let's go to someone else. Let's go to Edward, or, let's check her again. Traits below 2. Okay, so 2 of them have been picked. It's blanked out. So you don't have to give traits, but you could. So let's go through this a little bit. Let's go with Edward. Pick a trait. How about tall as a tree? Gives you extra health equal to half your level, but it's easier to hit you as your guard is penalized. Heavy as a boulder. Gives you a heavier constitution for your race, which grants you a vigor bonus of 10%, but reduces your reflexes, penalizing your reflex saves by 10%. I'm going to go tall as a tree, and it actually makes him taller, which is cool, or shorter as it would be. And then let's give the second trait. We'll go through this. I don't know if everyone can use magic. I guess so. He's a human. Help and protect. You're naturally inclined to white spells, which grants you +2 to magic when casting them, but also hinders your ability to cast black and red spells, getting a -2 penalty on those spells. So let's hold off on that. He might get some white spells, but let's pick Gadget here and go to the relations. Let's see. For him being magic oriented, power and destruction, you're naturally inclined to red spells. Well, we can say he's Death and the Beyond, black spells, question and answers, blue spells. So there's blue, black, red, white, and green, which are nature and animals. So Gadget, our magic user. Help and protect. Let's go help and protect. Naturally inclined to white spells. Hinders ability to cast like Death and the Beyond spells and power and destruction spells. Receives white adept. So we don't, like I said, we don't have to get these traits, but it's good. We're going to save one there too. And then we have Danya. My emotions, positive. Initiative is penalized 1, but get extra guard. Skill mastery experience, caring about others. Let's think again. She could maybe get some magic. Heavy as a boulder. Light as a feather. Yeah, you have a lighter constitution for your race, which grants you a reflex bonus of 10%, but also reduces your chances to physically resist effects, penalizing your vigor saves by 10%. Why not? Now thin she gets. So it changes things. Very cool. Alright, so that's good for now with the traits. And we'll get into those other options as well that we saw there. Let's click here to proceed. Go back to the map by pressing escape. Pan camera with WASD and the middle mouse button. Left click to move. Mouse wheel zooms in and out. Game speed, spacebar 1 or 2. Query the map is right click. Click here to proceed, but I want to zoom out. Look at this, guys. This map is huge. It's so huge. Where's our party? I don't even know where our party got to. There we are. It's enormous. Wow. I love it. Alright, unpause the game with spacebar and left click a town to enter it. The towns are those named places with a shield. So we'll go into Greenwall, which I guess is right here. Click it and hit spacebar. Going across the water a little bit. Alright, this is the town shop where you can buy and sell items. Most importantly, it's the place to learn new skills when your characters level up. So that's very cool. We can shop, we can buy items made by structures in the town and sell the party's items. Can craft, create items from raw resources and choose its qualities to fit your needs. Salvage, dismantle items to get their raw resources. Tavern, an atmospheric tavern offering hearty meals, cozy rooms for rest, and lively gambling tables. Barracks, a training ground echoing with the clash of fighters that are honing their weapon skills. Contracts, a bustling board filled with opportunities and rewards. Accept various quests to aid the town or venture into the unknown. And journal the recent events that occurred in this town. So that is cool. If we click down here, we can see what everybody's wielding. And if we want to replace their gear, we have 970 gold. They restock in 4 days. Their rep is neutral, and it's a Sylvan village, Greenwall. Go back to the map by pressing escape. We'll get into all this, of course. If you have any doubts, click the help button above. Click here to end the tutorial. Alright. This is just the beginning. A band of misfits taking their first steps into battle. Let's make it count. Remember, we can't win if we're dead. Running away is always an option. The flag option. Also, drink healing potions to mend wounds. Use angel feathers to bring back the lost. But only when the battle's done. Less talk, more action. Those rats over there are looking smug. Rats. First quest objective, exterminate some rats. Let's go, son. And here's combat. We've got 2 rats. Arrow user, so she can... Wait a minute. Can she attack? She's got a short bow. I'm clicking attack, but it doesn't seem to be working. Click to move to this position, uses 3 move, and uses an action. Okay, there's the range of the bow. You can see it outlined. Or is it? No, that's her movement range. There we go. She can attack, bong bong. Hits for 3. And we've got Gadget. I don't think he has any spells yet that I know of. We can right click him. Oh, he has Goblin Slyness. Grants extra guard and guard recovery bonus to equal level divided by 3. Also grants night vision. Night vision immune to darkness status and white adept. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any skills or anything, so we're just gonna have to whack him with a stick. Let's go here and wait. Edward. 7 here and uses an action. We'll go for it. And attack. Oh, can't attack. I messed that up. Human cunning and large. Whoops, can I undo? No. Oopsie. First strike. Okay, so we can move her, but it's... Alright, if it's this dark green area, she gets an action. Here it's a dash, right. It says doesn't consume an action, though. Free dash, because she's Sylvan, right. Very cool, so she can still attack, whereas he dashed. 2 and 2. Makes 4. Crystals crazily pour. Gun wars, my crew feel them like swords. Pretty tough rats. Let's get Gadget in there. Uses an action. It's a dash. So we'll have him dash up here. Get in better position. Our archer. Boom. Got him. Very cute graphics. Edwood. Come here and flank. 6 damage. Gadget. They can also press the 1 key. Boom. Little magical attack. 72 XP divided amongst 4. Picking up light leather, simple animal hide, commonly used in crafting protective gear and garments. Craft material tier 1, value 10. Take those. Take all, leave. See, that wasn't too bad. Hardly a fierce opponent, but we'll take it. Hey, a win's a win. We're warming up. Now let's see if we're ready to handle some outlaws. Onwards. Okay, fight the bandits. Down here, quest objective. Ah, they're leaving. It wasn't paused. And we've got one bandit with a sword and pretty wild hair. Can I attack from here? Not sure how to see when you can attack. There we go. We'll figure it out though. Free dash. Dash right behind him. That is a cool ability, that free dash. Bong bong. Edwood uses an action. So we'll just bring him in. Dash and wait. Spacebar. Gadget. I don't know if he has a ranged attack. Gadget. With that staff, I should have tried. Try to get a better position. Bong bong. They even die cutely. 36 XP. We pulled it off. Just the beginning. What's our next move? What can't we do now? The horizon's endless and it's all ours. What's a victory without a pint? Let's head to the town and make it happen. Drink at the tavern in town. We should probably save. Which I think... There we go. Save is F5. Okay, that's cool. Enter the town. Go to the tavern. Celebrate your victories or drown your sorrows. Sylvan Mead. It's a Sylvan town after all. With an emerald hue and rainbow reflections, the scent of blooming wild flowers, and the taste of the forest. The gracious moon bumblebee produces the honey used for this drink. 30% to improve mood, 20% to lose health, 5 coins for each. So it would take 20 to celebrate. We can rest for 8 hours in a safe place. Recover 30% of character's health for 20 gold. Place a bet, roll the dice. Rules 7 and 11 is a win, 2, 3, and 12 is a loss. You can bet 20, 50, or 100. We have 970. Or do we have 500? I think we have 500 actually. The 970 I guess is the town's money. The green wall's money. Let's celebrate. After party. River lost 6 health. Gadget lost 3 health. Whoa. I didn't know they could lose all that health. Dang, son. And they get richer while we get poorer. Let's rest for 8 hours now to restore that health. That was great. Seeing everyone laughing and toasting over pints was just what we needed. We can rest now if anyone's not feeling 100%. We can head to the town's inn or camp out and eat what we've got in our bags. But remember, camping risks an attack, which won't happen at an inn. Whoa, what should be our focus now? Know the infinite caves, explore the ruins, train and grow, know each other. Our focus, I guess this kind of sets the pace for the future here. I'd like to explore the ruins. That sounds pretty cool. There is legendary gear you can find there. But I think first we'll train and grow. I feel like we could learn something. Let's go to a town and pick up some skills. Right-click on a town to see what's possible to do there. Like, for example, Bloodhome, the orc capital. It's on the plains. A farm produces grain. Black Temple teaches black magic skills. Barracks teaches weapon skills. Artificer sells tier 2 arcana weapons and armor. Blue Temple teaches blue magic skills. Then open the skill training place to learn a skill. The skills will be random each time the town restocks. Interesting. Lots going on. Very cool. Remember, the more levels in mind a character has, the more skills they can learn. Okay, so we'll pause and let's go check out our party a bit more. Hit F5. Little saving icon down there. And let's check out River. Oh, okay, so she's got 1 out of 7 health. We didn't rest, actually. 47 out of 50 must be XP? Maybe? 1 out of 7 health. The amount of health points once depleted the character will fall. Standard is 10. I don't understand. Level times 2, power times 4. Skill small is -3. She's got 4 guard, the first line of defense. It absorbs direct damage taken and regenerates over time. Her tunic is giving her 0% evade chance to nullify damage. 8 armor. After the guard is depleted, the armor rating reduces a percentage of incoming damage, 10% for each point. So 80%, I guess? Is that right? It seems high. Level, define how seasoned and experienced the character is. This defines lots of other characteristics like health, guard, skill limit, etc. Level 0. Guard recovery, the amount of character recovers from guard on each turn start is at 0. She's got 5 move, how many squares a character can move without consuming an action. 5 dash, consumes an action, but she's got free dash. So she can move 10 squares total for free. Initiative determines turn order of characters on the battlefield. The higher this value, the earlier the position in the turn order. 0. 0 out of 100. Vigor, this tells the probability of a success versus a negative status save. Reflex, same idea. And then will, basically your saving throws. Her skill open-minded gives her a -10, whereas reflex... Okay, she just gets a -10 there. The amount of physical prowess is her power. Does that differ for everybody? No, everybody's kind of the baseline there. Power speed measures agility and speed. Damage is range damage plus speed. Initiative is speed. Guard, speed times 2 plus gear plus effects. Guard recovery is speed plus half character level. Reflex, resist area attacks, speed times level. Mind evaluates mental power and cunning. Damage with magic is arcane damage plus mind. Skills, level plus mind times 2. And will, resist mental effects, mind times level. And power, the amount of physical prowess. Damage is melee damage plus power. Health is 10 plus power times 4 plus level times 2. Vigor resists physical effects, which is power times level. So, very cool saving throw stuff. Let's check out... I guess no one has any skills. Sylvan agility, small. You're smaller than usual for your race. Open-minded, we gave her the 2 traits. So let's look. We know everybody's skills then, right? Human cunning. Extra critical equals to 5 plus level. Yeah, we went over that. Larger than usual for your race. Let's check their inventory. River is wearing a tunic. Basic armor made from sturdy fabric. Offers light protection. Light armor guard plus 4. 4 out of 20 slots in her inventory. Carrying 460 gold. She's got 2 iron cudgels. A short wooden bat reinforced with iron bands. Offhand melee weapon tier 1. Damage is impact 0 to 4. And you can see the equation there. Impact ignores 50% of armor, so that's cool. No secondary weapons. Wish there were more slots for like rings and amulets and stuff. Hopefully that's being added. I would recommend that. Looks, don't really want to change. Relations, then there's quests. First quest, learn a skill in a town. Taking our first steps into the wide world beyond. Along the way, we'll learn the essentials, face small challenges, and get a taste of what lies ahead. A journey begins with this first step. Reward is party mood increase. That might be the mood up there. Not really the level. Not quite sure. Gadget has a novice black coat, basic arcane garment imbued with a trace of black magic woven into their fibers. I didn't realize that. And I think we gave him white adept, yeah. Arcane armor tier 1, guard +3, drain +1, and a green crystal staff made from wood with a rough crystal. It helps channel magic potency. Two-handed arcane weapon tier 1. Damage, it's magic damage 0 to 7, and the range is short 5, so it must go 5 squares as a ranged attack. Very cool. And we can see we're carrying 20 bread. Baked dough staple made from grain, can be eaten while camping. It's a food tier 1. 10 healing potions, restorative potion for mending wounds, tastes like cranberries. Heals 30%. 4 angel feathers, a radiant metal plume infused with celestial magic bearing the power to revive fallen allies to full health. Heals 100%, revives an ally. And the leather. Then we've got Edward. He's got a tunic and an elm long spear, a sharp iron blade tied to a long stick. Two-handed melee weapon tier 1, pierce 0 to 6. You can throw it 3 squares. Wow, it's a reach weapon with first strike. And our thin Danya, she's got a tunic and an elm shortbow, a compact bow suited for swift shots. Ranged weapon two-handed tier 1, pierce 0 to 3. If we increase her speed, she'll gain more damage. The range is short, 5 squares. Initiative +2. Very cool. Oh, that's a 0, not an 8. I'm sorry. So she's actually got 0 armor. 4 guard. Edward has 1 guard. She's got 4. Gadget's got 3. We have to rest. We're pretty beat up here, so let's enter the town again. Rest for 8 hours. It says we did, but nobody regained health. There's resting. Wow, River's now half dead. What's this up here? Haunted. The townsfolk are fearful. They have little inclination to barter, let alone celebrate. So buy prices go up 10%, tavern prices up 50%, and sell prices minus 10%. Sale festival, merchants are selling everything they've got, resulting in prices hitting an all-time low for both buying and selling. Buy price minus 10%, sell price minus 10%. So, let's see how long we've been playing. 37 minutes, cool. We have 440 gold. Let's see if there's anything we want to buy. Novice black coat, blue cloak, iron half-plate armor. Heavy, it reduces your movements, but the protection it offers is quite solid. Armor +3, guard -2, initiative -3. Qualities clumsy, initiative minus another 1, made by town. The big bonker, Elm Great Club, two-handed melee weapon. Elm Club, make your foes go bonkers. Let's see if we look at River. The Iron Cudgel, impact 0 to 4. Whereas this is 0 to 5. It is a little bit of an upgrade. And sell price on these is how much? If I were to sell them, right click. No, I can't sell them from here. Huh, that's strange. I guess I'd have to. You can upgrade your bag. Upgrade your party carry capacity to 40 slots with a medium bag for 500. Iron Cleaver, big cleaver with dents and notches, but still a very dangerous weapon. Two-handed melee weapon, slashing. Iron Short Sword. Critical +5%, guard +2. Offhand melee weapon, a crude small blade. Ignores 50% of armor, critical +5%. I might get her a small blade to hold in one hand. Alright, let's see this. So we have to exit out of here. Go to the party screen. Unequip the bonkers. Go back into town. Sell these for 2 apiece. And pick up an Elm Club. Okay, we can't click and drag in here, unfortunately. That's two-handed. Iron cleaver. Huh, that one's a bit different. So that has a quality of being light, damage -1, but initiative +2. And again, it's two-handed, and now they're selling the iron cudgels. That's a two-handed big bonker. So do I want the critical +5%, guard +2? Yeah, we'll buy an iron short sword for her. Okay, we're down to 344. Apples, sweet and crisp fruit, can be eaten while camping. Made by the orchard. And we'll get into this stuff next time, guys. There's a respec elixir, a bitter brew that wipes the slate clean, allowing a person to start anew. Removes all attributes and skills, but keeps the current level. Respect your character. Different crafting materials and stuff. Trading materials. So we'll check this out next time, but I want to thank you guys for joining me. Very cool stuff. I'm super hype about this game. It's got pretty much everything you could want in an open world, party-based, sort of freestyle adventure type thing. You go around doing quests, you know, stuff like that, exploring ruins. Eventually there'll be a main story at it, probably. This is just version 0.8.6, so it's not quite 1.0. But like I said, it does come out today, so check that out. I wasn't paid or anything to say that, just for my own interest, you know, my own honest opinion. I don't take money from anyone to give opinions or anything like that, and I never will. This is just strictly a hobby channel for me, something for fun. And yeah, so this is just me saying this, that I think the game is cool and worth your time, but we'll see how it develops. And you know, you guys are free to make up your own minds, of course. You don't have to listen to me. We're going to play it more here on the channel, though. I think that's pretty much for sure, because it does interest me quite a bit. We played a bit of Endless RPG 1. If you haven't seen that series, I'd suggest go checking it out. I made a few episodes, but ran into a scaling option where the game kind of scaled weirdly on my laptop. But I think that's fixed now, actually. I don't know. It's still a little small. Like, things are small on the screen, and it's a little hard to keep up with that and read everything. But anyway, this game is looking good. Excited about it. So I'll see you guys next time, hopefully. Do come back. If you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, please like, comment, subscribe before leaving. Lastly, just a friendly reminder, if you want to become a hero of mine, become a member here on my channel or on patreon.com/fluent. Would love to have you guys do that, but no pressure. It's all good. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So we'll save here. We'll check out more of this stuff in the future. There's one save, it looks like. We'll pause and then save. And I'll see you guys next time. So do come back. Until then, be well, live well, stay well, guys. And much love, peace, and joy. Hope you enjoyed that. See you guys then. Ciao for now.